What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy out here with another comic review. So, we back at it again with Metal, Dark Knight's Metal, number 5. We've got a few more of these before this wondrous event's end, and we gotta make sure we enjoy it. Of course, this is high octane. It was just action, completely. It got you, it hits you from all sides. It's like you don't even know what to freaking expect. And for goodness sake, look at this. The man who laughs, he's a big player. And I hope that after this event he remains because I've never seen an iconic character like this, man. But let's get into it. The cover is obviously, pretty standard. He's got his card, a Lamorche death, I believe. But let's get into it. So meanwhile, we're at Gotham City where we had this big tuning fork and we see Barbatos and all the destruction. And we just see basically saying, "Now, is it that time, my knight?" And we just see the Batman who laughs saying, "Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. It is my lord." Say, "Time to wail." It's like, "Yet the sinking has stopped. Superman escaped the battery. If the heroes find the metal they seek." And we just see they won't. Every beginning, large or small, begins in great noise. And we just see Crow, Bar, Big Bang, Screams, in my case, both. Your voice, it's the dark cloud that will shake the strings of the multiverse. Anti-music to bring the hordes of the dark here. Saying that's right. Open up and call away. Call the dark army. Wail, my lord. Wail, let's blow the damn walls off once and for all. And we just see metal. Kabam! Scott, Snyder, Greg Capullo, everybody's doing what they got to do on this, man. It's fantastic. But let's get into it. So, meanwhile, at the end of Dark Knight's Metal 4, and what we got from Batman, say, Hawkman Found, sorry, we see that Carter Hall has pretty much been transformed to this thing, and he's defending the Dark Forge in the name of Barbatos. And then we see that it's Superman saying, "Batman, I hear a horrible noise." I focus, Superman. "Carter Hall, listen to me." And you just see Carter Hall's like, "All roads lead to him, to darkness." And it's like, "Watch out." It's like, and then they fall and they see a slab of rock saying, "Crime Alley." It's like, "Bruce, Hall is gone, turned into some demon of Barbatos and the Forge." It's like, "Don't you say it, Clark." "Hail, darkness." Like, "Move." It's like, "Open your eyes. You We're too late. The Forge has gone dark. All it creates are nightmares. We have to regroup him." "No. Barbados made me lose hope once more. Never again." You just see him still saying, "Hail, Barbatos." And then we just see more nightmares. It's like, we just see Killer Croc, Two-Face, and Penguin. It's like, "Bats, the bad news, why, is Harvey here sawed your kids in half." It's like, "No, I won't fall for it this time. The good news is, you have twice as many now." Ah, oh dang. Jesse Daniels said the metal in this forge can slay Barbatos if it's right. And we just see him, Juice is determined, like he wants to get it. And he just jumps right into the freaking forge. Like, "No, there has to be some light left in the middle. We need to get there." And his eyes are freaking bleeding. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, in Atlantis, we need to get to the bottom. It's like, Deathstroke and Aquaman come down and say, "Holy, where in the hell did you or a charmhole take us, Aquaman?" We just see the softness of the rocket appears. We're at the planet's core, too deep to contact the rest of the League. Gods, the magma extract, though. It's encased in some form of Atlantean technology protecting us from the heat. Looks like whoever killed your guards has been here too. What was this place for? And we just see Aquaman saying, "Our history says that King Arion saved Atlantis through ancient magic, spun at the core of the earth. But this Deathstroke, this technology, it's not just Atlantean, it's some kind of hybrid." It's like, "Look, I can sense the metal in the orb. Can you operate this thing?" And it's like, "It's a mix of ancient technologies, but the foundation's Atlantean, so yes." "Well, alright then. Where's the damn on switch?" Meanwhile, we see Mr. Terrific and Green Lantern are after, like, basically Starro put them in prison. They've been trapped on Thanagar, and we can see that Green Lantern's frustrated. Like, "Damn it, every time I try to make a construct, my train of thought derails. We need to reach Wonder Woman or Cyborg." Mr. Terrific tells him, like, "Starro's jamming you, Green Lantern. We have to find another way out. If they get control of Plastic Man." And we just see Plastic Man. "We came here for Nth Metal, Mr. Terrific. What's so damn special about this guy anyway?" And Mr. Terrific is like, Eel O'Brien wasn't special, he was just a thief. One night he fell into a vat of chemicals, my best guess. Some attempt by the Owls or Star Labs to approximate cosmic metals. Now his molecular structure changes with his desires. His body is a superconductor for cosmic energies, which is why they're after him. Since the dark energy started rising, the nightmares of every living thing run through his head, trying to pull him toward evil, but he kept helping me. When the thoughts finally became too much, he retracted into that egg. He's fighting off millions of dark impulses every second. He's a hero and my friend. If they it's like they won't, Michael. But in here we're helpless. Like, not quite. And he's like, and just who are you, Birdie? Oh, funny you should ask. And this is what got me so super hyped. Martian Manhunter is back. It's like, I'm an old friend, Hal, and we just see Martian Manhunter. Oh my god, she's back. Looking like a boss. I like this new costume. You just see, John, is that really you? Where the hell's like, I've been on Thanagar Prime exploring the very questions you've been asking yourself. Why this place and others were kept secret, but there's no time now. We must get Plastic Man. I have your spheres, Dr. Holt, and I can block Starro. But are you well enough to... And we just see, just take us to the egg. I'm going to kick that space starfish's ass. And we just see Michael Holt is like, well, technically he doesn't have an ass. Oh, believe me. Oh, believe me. I'll find one. Oh, man. But meanwhile, basically the desert. I'm trying to remember the freaking I forgot the name of the country, but we just see Black Adam has betrayed Wonder Woman, and he said that pretty much the meanwhile that the own like the League of basically the Anti-Justice League, the Legion of Doom, yes, it's like betrayed them and sold out everybody else to cut a deal with Barbados. He's like, traitor, you'd sell out the world for your kingdom of sand, Black Adam, for a new dark world where Kondak thrives. Yes, I've lived long enough to know when to fight and when to deal, Wonder Woman, and there are only reasons to compromise here. It's like, I'll give you 5 not to. Aquaman, Cyborg, anyone, come in. It's like, damn it. It's like, Kendra, you have to break free of Barbados' grip, please. Like, never, for all roads lead to darkness. Yeah. So, Hawkgirl got transformed into this basically demon Darkwing thing. Who's like, that's what he wants you to believe. Think of Batman and Superman fighting down in the dark. Think of Carter. If we can find his mace. It's like, there is no mace here, you fool. Hall is lost to the darkness and he's like still walking. It's like, you shall not pass, like Gandalf. And Bruce is weakening. It's like, keep going, Clark. You can make it down to the forge. Like, Bruce, Diana, the League, they'll still be fighting. We have to keep fighting too. It's like, the forge is dark, Bruce. I want to fight too. But there's nowhere to go. We need to retreat. Please. And we just see, you will not be returned to the forge. You will be returned to the forge, to darkness. Prepare yourselves. There is no retreat. No, there isn't. To retreat is to walk alone. To explore is to walk with generations of dead or alive in an act of love. I came here decades ago, seeking the man who wrote those words in his journal, the great hero Hawkman. And we just see, there is no Hawkman here. It's like, damn right. That hero, Carter Hall, he's long dead. Yes, Carter Hall is. Like, Bruce, the forge, a spark. That's right, you big turkey. Carter Hall might have been the greatest detective in human history. Oh, he's like, Batman is not saying Hawkman's better than me, a detective. It's like a man who carried the torch of discovery forward, lighting the darkness, no matter how terrifying mystery. A hero who pushed through seeking truth, and even when it seemed impossible to find, even when the answers he sought turned out to be savage. It's like, come on. So she finds Carter Hall's mace, basically. Black Adam's like, enough. You have no chance of winning here. You might have found the mace, but it changes nothing. It's like, you mean Carter Hall's mace made of nth metal, which is hyperconductive, meaning it absorbs and stores energy, like the kind you're generating? I think what you're trying to say, Black Adam, is, it's like, Shazam. And bam, just whacks Black Adam with that mace, bang. And we see that, it's like, I could get used to this. And then, of course, bam, she gets shot. By who, you say? By, of course, the man who laughs. It's like, the bullet is made of eighth metal, same as your invisible jet, if you have that on this earth. Hello, Diana. How are you? Uh, Me? I've done a lot of traveling lately. Had the pleasure of visiting many, many worlds and killing them. Oh, most were allies, on others enemies, and a few who are actually together and have children. They're fierce little creatures. I even took down their names before I killed them too. One thing is consistent about you, though. On nearly every planet, even when everyone else falls, even all alone, you always fight until the end. Let me just see. She got grazed by the bullet. Well, she got shot in the head. He's like, this isn't the end. Superman, Batman, my friends, they'll find a way. Stop. Just listen. You hear that? People think of birth as loud and death as silent. Things start with a bang and end with a whimper. But I'll tell you a secret. See, endings are the loudest of all. Meanwhile, back in the area, we see that, well, at least it makes noise. Like, that means it's working. I never thought I'd say this. But thank you, Slade, for bringing me here. Still, I don't understand. What cursed deal did Arion strike to save our city? How was I unaware? Man, he's like, it's an ancient fish story, pal. What I've learned is that people make the deals they need to survive. Beyond that, why should you care? Why? Because it's my kingdom. If some infernal bargain was made, it's like, look, we have what we need, and the metal. If you ask me, the answer in front of your face are all that matters. Beyond those, better not to know. Oh, then my man Deathstroke gets hit from behind with an arrow. And it's like, Deathstroke. And then Aquaman gets shot too. It's like, you would have been wise to listen to him, Aquaman. It's like Black Manta. Bam! Black Manta. It seems I know more about the secrets of your kingdom than you know. It's like, listen to me. The whole world will sink if we don't stop this. Like, but that's exactly what I want. See, I made a pact with Barbados. Like, everybody's just betraying everybody today. And it's like, in the dark, I will rule an underwater earth, endless oceans where your people are enslaved. And you just made it all possible by venturing out of familiar waters and right into their trap. And then we just see the Dark Knights, Murder Machine, Red Death, and the Drowned. And just see, thank you, Manta, for the speedy delivery. It's like, no, I will fight you. It's like, oh, Arthur. We just see the Drowned. I think she really wants to kill this man. So I think she has a personal vendetta against Aquaman. But that's neither here nor there. We wouldn't want it any other way. It's like, oh, it hurts. Meanwhile, we see that Mr. Terrific, Martian Manhunter, and Hal are fighting it down. It's like, I haven't. And we just see he basically hits Starro, and he's like, I've seen many things across many universes, but that was new. I told you he had one. And you just see Starro actually has five. Don't ask. It's like after the egg. It's like, you can't win, fools. All roads lead to him. You only find darkness. It's like, my boot's about to find your darkness. Ooh, look at how. It's like, now give us Plastic Man. He's one of us. It's like, I listen to the man, Sin. Say, heh. All right, you want the egg? Take it. See what good it does you. Ah, man. It's like the Phoenix Cannon is designed to brighten the nth metal at the core of the Earth. Should the planet ever begin to sink into darkness, if we can activate it, we might be able to raise the planet. It's like, can you operate, Mr. Terrific? I can try, but polarity is something's wrong with it. Let me just see. What do you mean? It's been entirely reversed by someone. By who? Say, by who? And we just see the Merciless, the Devastator, and the Dawnbreaker bust in. We just see all part of the plan, Green Lantern. By us. So bright. It's like, no. And once again, it's like, we just see basically the guy explains, the man who laughs, the Batman who laughs, saying like, Bruce, it's like, we need to jump now, basically. So they see the mace, but everything was a plan. And we just see all the pieces are clicking into place. See, you and your friends just delivered your universe's last remaining pieces of nth metal right into our hands. They were far too dangerous for us to risk approaching ourselves. Now the egg will power the reverse cannon, and its beam will darken the core of the earth. Then, through this, the very mace you recovered, the earth will be guided down through the portal and into the dark once and for all. Right now, your friends at the Forge are seeing it darken for good, and making a leap of faith that will prove futile. Oh my gosh, because now the earth has sunk low enough that Barbados' cry will call forth the armies of the dark. And you just see him holding Diana's head while allowing her to watch the carnage. And he's like, can you hear it now? The loudest scream, the one from deep inside, when you accept that everything you've done wasn't good enough, that you weren't good enough, then the mysteries you tried to solve point out only to bigger ones and to your own smallness, that you failed, will only ever fail, and were a fool to venture out at all, a small meaningless fool. Ah, you hear it now? Goodbye, Diana. I'll leave you here to do what you do best, fight pointlessly, to the end alone. Oh, God. That was cold. No, it will not end this way. It's a lie. It's a manipulation. It's like, it only ever ends this way. It's like, quiet clock. I can feel it, Bruce. My cells, they're coming apart. So it gets over Wonder Woman. It's like, never. You and I are not alone. At the very least, I'll make you see. It's like, the truth. So she takes out her lasso and it shines it. And then Hawkgirl's like this, what, who? You are Kendra Saunders, Hawkgirl. And I need your help. I remember the lasso, Diana, I'm sorry. It's like, no time for that. Tell me, can we take this portal? Can we take this portal to take us basically to Barbados? Yes, but the Earth, it's sunk too far. I can feel it. His cry has brought forth his armies. There's no hope. And you just see one woman's like, please shut up. He's like, sorry, we can do this, Kendra. If we can get there before the Earth sinks too. Low, and now we see what the guy had always wanted. We see the armies of dark. See the armies of dark, like great Hera. All of them. We see a Cersei infused Wonder Woman and a Cheetah. Cheetah basically Wonder Woman, and she's pretty much like all roads lead to darkness. All roads lead to darkness to Barbados. Like just see Bruce. I'm sorry, it's not over. No, it's not, old friend. And wherever this takes us, we'll go together. Diana, the others will win. And then we just see basically like this saying like Bruce Clark Eye, and we see all these demonic versions, nightmare versions of the Justice League and everybody else they've ever fought. It's like, there are too many Wonder Women. Stop. Do something for me. What? Yell? It's like, yell. As we do this, yell so loud Barbatus and that laughing Batman's ears burst so loud they understand. It's not a scream. It's never a scream. Then what is it, Diana? It's a war cry, and we just see it's time to fight. And we just see next month, the fall of the multiverse, Dark Knights Rising, the Wild Hunt. Ooh, and in March, the epic conclusion, Metal number 6. Oh my gosh, I was hyped. We get more people coming back. We got Martian Manhunter returning, doing their thing and whatnot. I was just taken away. This is another 10-10. Metal continues to kill the game. Metal continues to kill the game, man. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your opinions on them. Thank y'all for watching. I should have more videos up later today. I cannot stress how awesome this is. Now, this is awesome.